What up, guys? It's Cool Dude, and today we're gonna be playing around on Nuketown. And this is, I've put up Nuketown videos before. This is another 100 plus on Nuketown, as I usually do. In this video, I get a nuclear, I get 100 plus, 118 to be exact, using an MSMC. I pick up an N94, and believe it or not, this ended up being a vengeance match for this guy. Keyshawn, I think his name was in game. What happened was we played him on slums. We played him on a Nuketown round before this. I put two 100 pluses. I put actually 3 100 pluses over his head if you count this one. And yeah, he just pretty much just camped his dick off the whole round. Obviously, he didn't play the objective. He didn't get a single cap. You see him in the window every once in a while, but that's just how it went this round. So what I want to talk about to you guys in this video, as you guys seen, was I put up a gameplay of my GB, and what happened is me and my friend, if you did see that video, me and my friend Regulators Gold, we are doing 2v2s on GB dubs, and they're tons of fun, tons and tons of fun. And I do see why people on forums and Twitter, YouTube, even my friends that I play with in game, they say that GB has a lot of whiners and a lot of people that take advantage of the system. What I mean by this is that people tend to just bend the rules a little bit or try to dispute. If you guys don't know what disputing is they try to say something in the round wasn't correct for them to get a free win or whatnot, and I see a lot of people trying to do that. As for example, in that video you just saw me and my friend play, that ended up getting disputed that round for absolutely no reason whatsoever. And what the really sucky part was, the round I put up was when they disputed, they gave, from what I understand, I couldn't find a reason why they disputed. Everything in the rules was correct, everything went perfectly fine. It just doesn't make any logical sense why it was disputed. And right now, I don't understand how, I don't know how many days this has been after the fact, and it's still being disputed now, the gameplay. And I just can't comprehend how people are disputing in a game and then they feel good after they pull out a really cheap victory on you. And that's just part of the reason why that GB in the past, why I've never really taken GB in the past so serious, is because I've known people been like this since day one. But you'd think people would stop that by now. Like, they get off the game, and do you think that they feel good after the game, after they have to basically take advantage of a rule to get a victory? If you ask me, that's pretty low and pathetic. But people gotta do to get a win. And just all I could say here is that, people will always cheat, people will always do whatever they can to be a bunch of dicks. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about was another round, a couple rounds that we played. We played, obviously we're only doing 2v2s. We 2v2'd this one team. They said they were from the East Coast. They weren't, you could tell from their voices that they lied. They weren't from the United States whatsoever. So we played them our connection. They 4-barred, we 4-barred. We destroyed them. We 6-0'd them, actually, on a round on slums on GB variant. So we 6-0'd them. Then we played them on their connection standoff. They beat us 6-5. The connection was kind of on their side. We were 3-barred, they were 4'd. But the weird thing is that we 4-barred. They 4-barred our connection, but we couldn't 4-bar theirs, which just doesn't make any sense. It should have been mutual. Then because it's best 2 out of 3, we played them on raid. They beat us 5-6 again, and on the final kill cam, I got completely shot around the corner. Like, I was gone. You know where the pillars are in raid? I ran through the pillars, and he was in the laundry room, and he just shot me around the corner completely. I was out. I was nowhere in sight. But I'm not gonna really complain about it too much. People will do what people gotta do. Maybe I'm not gonna say they cheated. Maybe they just had bad connection. I don't care, to tell you the truth. I'm not a fanboy for GB stats, but winning basically pretty much is everything for those of you that want to say otherwise. Like, you telling me that you want to lose, you like losing. No one likes losing, so in a sense winning is everything. The other thing that I just want to say is that people that say that when you're down four rounds in S&D. It's impossible to come back. That's not true. Me and my boy were down 1-5 because what happened was when me and my friend, as you guys know, in general, I've been running scrims, and in these scrims, I've been doing MLG variant rules, MLG variant maps, and not GB variant. So we got search and destroy on a GB variant map, and because we never scrimmed it, we didn't really know how to go around the map too much. So we were getting our asses kicked on the map because we didn't really know how to go around it. They were beating us 1-5. We came back and we beat them 6-5. We played the same dudes on CTF map 2. The first 2 minutes we put 4 flag caps on and they ended the round and they said you guys got the win, good game. And then we took a free victory off that. So we challenged another team. They accepted the challenge. They never showed up to the round. We sent in the report saying that they never showed up. And then they said that they did, so they lied. There was video footage that never showed up, so I sent that in. That's still being disputed. So in reality, me and my team should be 2-1 right now. Actually, we should be 3-1 if you count the round that the kid backed out. The round that they didn't show up to. So that's 1 victory. The round where we 6-0'd them on slums, that should be 1. And the one we just won on we came back on search and destroy, that's 3. And you know, I'm not really gonna say anything about the one where we 3-barred. That was just bad connection. So we're 3-1 in a sense, but according to the standards of GB, we're 1-1 right now. And I've been hosting scrims for 4v4s, and like I said in one of my past videos, anybody that wants to come play a 4v4, just add me, send me a message over YouTube, PSN. You know my PSN already, everybody. So just let me know when and where you want it to be, who's host. It's fine by me. I'll play anything. But I'm looking just for people to 4v4 with. I currently have I have a full CTF team, a full hardpoint team. There's always room for changes, and I also have a full. Yeah, I said CTF. I said hardpoint. I need more S&D players though. That's it. I need another S&D player, or if someone's good with an AR, I could use another AR player for hardpoint CTF. Just let me know if you go with an AR or not. Because you can't have 4 dudes. You can't have more than 2 dudes with SMGs. It just don't work out. But onto the gameplay a little bit. The key to getting 100 pluses is when you're on a kill streak, like when you call in your lodestar or your swarm, and you're building up to your next streak, you can't risk dying, because when you risk dying, you're just gonna reset your streak and it's gonna set you back. And it seems like when you die, your morale is kind of killed. And when you're going for 100 plus, 200 plus, any big score gameplay, you always want to make sure that your morale's high. You know, you want to be on top of your A game. You don't want to be caught slipping, you know. So when you're going for a high-scoring gameplay, you gotta know when and where to win gunfights. In this video, you see me run away from some gunfights because I know I'm not gonna win. It's better to run away than it is to actually risk your score. And trust me on that one. There's been countless times where I could have gotten my 100 plus could have turned into 170 kills, but because I challenged and then I ended up getting killed because I thought I was gonna get a guy, and I ended up failing it. Especially with nuclears. For those of you that run support and you know who you are and you go for nuclears, you know, you guys know that you seem like when you have support up, you can challenge everything, and that eventually gets you killed. And there's my nuclear, and I get flanked and I die by your boy Keyshawn, who gets no defense, no caps, no nothing, dirt. But I realized that I'm better with SMG than AR, and instead of just trying to improve my game with an AR, I'm just gonna master SMG. And that's it, man. Like, you guys that are out there that supported me the whole time through this game, you know, when I started AR, stood away from SMG, and now I'm going back to SMG, and that's what I'm good with. I'm going to continue to do pubs. I'm going to continue to do my GBs. It's going to be hard to set up the time frame between both, but I hope you guys enjoyed my video. This has been cool, dude, and I'm out. Have a good night. 118-7.